We just happen to be wearing Big House badges, and I've got a Big House water bottle, but this is not at all affiliated with Big House. Looks like these guys are going right into it. We've got Sharkz and Lordy. Sharkz just coming off of wins against Cal and 2 Saint in Melee.
Oh, let's
So he's feeling himself right now, actually. He's super pumped.
So surprisingly, Sharkz is just kind of going in against Lordy. I'm so used to seeing Icy sit back, you know, throw ice blocks, not like just going with fair all wild like.
Sharkz doesn't do as much of the PM specific ice climbers things. You're not going to see him go for like the walking blizzard walls and that stuff nearly as often. He just plays super solid fundamentals, and it works out for him really well. And so that's why I think you're not seeing him do as much of that, because a lot of that stuff is reliant on PM specific tech.
Right. Yep. My experience in this matchup is watching Tech Boy and Metroid and Tech Boy and Blitz. I only saw Blitz. It was in a crew battle. Okay. Blitz almost made a 4-stock comeback, but that's besides the point.
Yeah, right. I do think it's not a great matchup for Ices, but it is super volatile because like in anyone they can kill you off of one grab if they get it right.
Yep. Ike does a really good job too of just like having big hitboxes.
There's this huge disjoint, there's huge hitboxes, and you've got the Ganon-esque issue of like Ices might do well in a matchup, but if the matchup hits hard, if it's like a Ganon or an Ike or whatever, and they hit hard, you mess one thing and Nana just dies for it.
Right.
And now combine that with something they already don't like with disjoint.
But here we are, 3 stocks apiece. Lordy got about 100% on him. And it's just Sharkz just like tacking on percent. We saw one handoff earlier. Almost nailed the spike.
He gets the reverse hitbox. Happens when you let go a little bit earlier.
Oh yeah, you know all about Ices.
You're partway through, you're like, oh yeah. Yeah, I was one of the 4 Ices in top 32 here.
Yeah.
So, sorry for that bracket, guys.
It is what it is, you know.
Yep.
Okay, Sharkz.
Jab. Oh, interesting. That was like a weird double nair to regrab. He's kind of just making it up as he goes, figuring out what he can connect with.
That's really unfortunate. Nana just fell off.
That's what I was saying in this matchup. She's liable to just get sniped out of so many things.
Right. You know, and it's like, now, Popo just has such a hard time like doing anything. Obviously it's Popo, but it's like against Nair, you know, you can't just like CC down smash anymore. He was at a percent where it's hard for him to do something like that, as well as just there's a big Nair, big forward air coming out and hitting. Okay.
Ooh, just trying to get him with those sharking up airs. That was weird. He like sharked him with the up air, popped him out, and then went for it.
Right.
But it worked super well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not really seeing him try to control a lot of space with projectiles. He's opting a lot more for waveland movements.
Yeah. Nice, good save on Nana. Lordy missing his forward air on Popo. Unfortunate. Okay, smart. And get back to that.
Sharkz thinking super quick on his feet to get that Nana back. Otherwise, she definitely would have died.
Really? So to me, that just looked like, oh, Nana Pult, right?
Yeah. No, but
no,
it's close enough.
Yeah. Right. No, Nana Pult's when you do it from ledge, yeah? When you just like toss her?
Nana Pult's where you basically edge cancel your belay.
Oh, is that what it is?
So when you edge cancel it, you basically edge cancel throwing Nana.
Yeah.
And then she goes flying, and then you can just recycle that.
So that's just up B.
Yeah. Okay. So it's literally just belay.
Okay.
That's throwing your girl at a dude. Like, it's just what works. You're just like, I don't know, Nana, go get him. And then it's a kill move, and PM kills it like 90% off the top.
Yeah.
Against super light characters, it kills disturbingly early.
Yup. So, Lordy opting for a wider stage with a lower ceiling.
I think could be better. I think he wants it honestly for like quick draw length.
Well,
but
it could be quick draw length, but it also could be so Sharkz is using his movement to get around.
Yes.
Creating a situation where you can't move around platforms as well because the stage is just not as condensed.
Yeah.
Will allow him to do stuff like that. Separate them, keep them away.
Now the double-edged sword here is that in PM, ices go off the top much more frequently than they do in the other games, and you're at a very low ceiling with both up smash and your belay being killed who's off the top now.
The one thing I will say though is that I feel like belay setups are not as prevalent as like Ike killing off the top. You know, up smash, up air, up tilt, all will kill fairly early. Well, in comparison, you know, and those setups are a lot more frequent.
Yeah. All right. I feel like Lordy's kind of getting caught in his movement right now.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it's interesting, but okay, there's some walking forward, just kind of putting out projectiles, making it hard for Lordy to contest space. You know, and we might see that adaptation coming in a lot more, in a much more prevalent way, where we'll see more projectiles just come out instead of...
Yeah, if Lordy's gonna sit back a little bit more, then he's gonna probably return the favor.
Right, and he's using a lot of quick draw to get in.
Yep, and so things like Blizzard will kind of clip that.
Exactly.
Oh, Nana, that was super weird. She does get back.
You know, it's so funny because you're like, oh, this was weird for Nana. It just looks like to me, Nana's just being dumb. Yeah, like...
oh my god! So, the higher percent Popo is at, the more likely Nana is to attack.
Really?
And that includes after Popo like dies off the top or whatever. Until Nana's gone, she's still remembering that like Popo is at 90%, which means I'm gonna do an F smash, and if he's like lower, it's like a certain percent she like starts grabbing. Certain percent she starts doing Blizzard.
Got it.
Yep.
Okay. Ooh, in the middle, Sharkz getting some grabs going.
Ooh, and he gets the spike too. Oh, it does it way too early though. When you're only at 30% and you have a good height on your up B.
That's a really rough trade.
Yeah.
50% for Nana? God.
Oh god.
What a smart spike. That was...
Because boop. Alright, you're done.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, you have no vertical recovery now? See ya. Okay. Alright, F smash. That was really good DI by Lordy too, right?
It's great DI, but you're eating a 100+% F smash.
Yeah, right.
Fully charged.
Yeah.
And that's that melee experience from Sharkz coming out. I think a lot of the PM-centric ICs would just opt for like, well, I'm still going to try to spike him now instead of,
Yep.
You gotta kill.
Right, just
take it.
Yeah.
My favorite is watching an ICs just F-smash someone when they're at the ledge right away. Because a lot of people are trying to mash to get out of the spike.
Right.
And then they're holding out. It's just F-smash, so they die way earlier than they're supposed to.
Right. Oh, that's good knowledge to have. So Sharkz just opting to fight Lordy instead of saving Nana. Oh my god.
Okay, I always forget. Every time I see an Ike do that, I freak out and then remember, like, no, he can still fade back. Like, it's fine.
Oh, good double wave dash forward, but Lordy avoids it. Oh my god. F2 will not kill yet. Now Lordy has like a really... Oh, he gets clipped by side B.
Ooh, doesn't quite hit it! Ooh. Okay. Yeah, moves back.
Strong down smash.
Both up air and back air from Icy's auto cancel, so if he starts doing these back airs on shield, so smart! I love the adaptation we were seeing from Lordy. Does this Ike have sunglasses on? I've gotten a confirmation that yes, this this Ike does have sunglasses on.
This is a tight set so far.
Yeah, no, especially like game one, I kind of thought this was going to go to Sharkz, but I'm really happy to see Lordy make some changes.
So where would Sharkz want to go? Like, if you're playing, he's just gonna run it back. All right.
I mean, yeah, if he does more of the kills off the top. Ordinarily, I think Icy's almost always want to go to Green Hill Zone if they can get it. This is one of the few characters that you don't.
Okay.
Since there's no wobbling, FD isn't quite as good because you have to force your opponent to the ledge.
Right.
And basically, Green Hill Zone's just tiny FD.
Right.
Sometimes has a platform.
Okay, there you go, Sharkz getting grabbed.
Runs forward, gets the up dash attack.
Ooh,
not quite going to kill. If he had gotten one more up air in there and then caught the DI, that would have definitely killed though.
Yeah. That was good DI though by Lordy.
Oh, very good DI.
Up smash?
Yeah, and
Nice.
that's why he wanted to go back to the stage.
Right. Sharkz just rolling around. doesn't really care.
Sometimes he's panicking, and sometimes he's just like, I don't know, let's roll.
Yeah, right. You know, I feel like Lordy's dropping a lot of his stuff.
I think he's dropping a lot of stuff. I think he's also playing a lot more patient, though.
Oh,
That's why
right.
we're seeing him get, like, he's content to just take these clips. Like, I'm just going to hit Nana over there, and let's run it back.
Right. But the thing is, like, when you have Nana, like, on her own,
Yes.
and
Popo's
Popo's
not babysitting her.
right, you're gonna want to, like, hit those, you have to hit those forwarders. You know, you can't be missing forwarders.
Oh, 100%.
You know, like a level.
Okay, I see, yeah, no, I see what you were talking about then.
Alright, 3-2. Sharkz keeping the lead, but we saw what Lordy did last game. You know.
Well, if Lordy plays like he did last game, this could totally go either way.
Yeah. I'll say Sharkz has made some serious adaptations.
Up air to back air. Alright, if he hands off to Nana. Okay, never mind. I thought he was going to go for the handoff in the back throw.
Yeah, no, I think he's just...
Nah, that's much more of a tech boy thing to go for.
Yeah, exactly.
You used to watching the young god play.
Yeah, right? Oh my gosh. Those are down smash. That just looks scary.
It is.
Yeah.
It really is.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Alright, so when Nana gets a grab and then Popo gets like pulled out of her grab range, it's different.
Wow.
Oh, wow, okay.
That was clean.
Yup. And